Hey guys, Chief Williams Unfiltered. Today I just want to talk about people with negative attitudes. You ever been around people that just like Negative Nancy? Back in the few years ago on Saturday Night Live, they had a skit with Negative Nancy and Debbie Downer, and they would everything was blown, everything. Oh, it's so bad. Everything is so bad, no matter what. Some people they just grew up in dysfunctional environments. So all they know is complaining. They think complaining is part of everyday speech, and it's not. It's not normal to complain about every single thing. I know people that complain so much, you know they're happy because they're always complaining. And when they stop talking, then you know something is really wrong because they're not whining anymore. But some people, that's just their language. Everybody has a different type of language. But negative people, I recommend avoiding long contact with negative people because it's just going to bring you down. That negative energy is not good for anybody. Negative people like the status quo. They hate to see change. So you ever been at work and they introduce a new procedure or a new product? First person that's going to say something is a negative person. You know that's right. Nah, it's not going to work. We tried that last year. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. And then you ask them for their input or how to make it work. It's just not going to work. It's just not going to work. Well, would you like to be in charge of the team? No, I'm not taking charge because when it fails, I'm not going to be responsible. Well, stop being so daggone negative. Negative people have zero empathy. They have no empathy and no compassion for others because they think they could just say it like it is. They got, I just tell it like it is. I'm keeping it real. I'm keeping it 100. Well, there's ways to communicate with people where you don't have to be negative. You don't have to shoot holes in whatever they're saying, shoot holes in their theory. Negative people never accept responsibility for the chaos that they create. For example, a negative person, if they break something, they are going to blame somebody else. Well, I wouldn't have broke it if you wouldn't have put it in my way. Well, if you wouldn't have broke it if you didn't break it. If you broke something, that's on you. That's not on me, regardless of how it happened. But that's a negative person. Negative people never take responsibility for their actions. Negative people rarely apologize, and if they do, it's a little fake ass, half-hearted apology. Like, well, you shouldn't have done it. Well, that's not an apology. That's not accepting responsibility. Negative people love to see you struggle. They love to see you struggle. When things ain't going right for you, they got plenty to say. They got plenty of input. Like, well, if you wouldn't have done this and that and that. Negative people. But once you start doing well, they get real quiet. They ain't got nothing to say when you're doing well. Negative people despise constructive criticism. When you try to correct a negative person, they're going to cut you off. They don't have nothing to do with you until they need something. Then when they need something, they act like there was no disagreement. Like, okay, I hadn't talked to you in 4 months, and you coming out the blue talking about, hey, how you doing? What do you want? You know those negative people. But don't waste your time with people that have negative attitudes about every single thing. It's just they're energy vampires. They just suck the life out of people. There's events that everybody's happy. Then that one person, the Debbie Downer, Negative Nancy, it could be male or female. I'll call a dude a Negative Nancy in a heartbeat if he's got a negative attitude. But don't let negative people bring you down. Every struggle is an opportunity to get better. Just keep striving for greatness. If you're not dead, then you should keep pushing. I'm Chief Williams. Please like, share, subscribe. I'm out.